Hello there. Welcome to day 26 of Balance Yoga with Ciara. So I've changed studio again. I'm still at home, still in Northern, but this is the Soma room, we call it. So over here is Joseph's sauna. Oh, there's Chico. But there's Joseph's sauna. He built it during the second lockdown. And it's amazing. It's got like fully clad shelves for sitting on, one of those big stone things for sauna. It's really beautiful. All these lights, all the different colored lights. And then over here is Joseph's freezer that he sits in. It's full of really cold water. I think it's zero point 0.5 centigrade. And it has a pump so the water keeps moving so it doesn't freeze. So he goes from sauna to freezer to sauna to freezer. So that's Joseph's thing, Wim Hof stuff. So welcome to the Soma room. Welcome back to yoga. Today will be eagle arms, and eagle arms is actually a double marshmallow, and we're going to discover that. The human, like our bodies, the language is sensation, and then the kind of the operating systems that we work on are gestures. It isn't like, oh, externally rotate, extend, and then lift. It's more like reach for an apple. Oh, okay. So we have these movements, these gestures that are built into us. So marshmallow is a gesture that then we turn into a yoga movement. As always with arms, listen to your arms. We should all look really different. We're only just expressing this moment in our bodies, not some kind of perfection, no force from some idea of a shape that you need to make. It's more, how is this in my body? What happens when I do this? How is my body? How am I expressing myself in wellness today? So come stand at the front of your mat. Come. So we have Chico back, which is very nice. So stand in the middle of your mat, and then we were doing this, was it, someday in the last few days. So just bring the backs of your hands together and around your back, and then scoop your hands forward, and then bring your arms back. So I'm kind of making a circle where my hands go underneath, back of my hands come together, hands go forward and wide. So whatever way you do this is perfect. So back of your hands together, wide. And as the back of my hands come together, I'm naturally bending my knees and rounding forward. And as my arms go wide, I'm naturally lengthening and stretching my legs. Just feel that. There's a gesture in this for you. One has a sense of diving forward. The other one has a sense of opening and extending. One more time. Rounding forward, opening out. Nice. So with marshmallow, you turn your palms forward, and you've got two marshmallows sitting on your palms, and somebody beside you goes, oh, hey, could I have a marshmallow? And you go, yeah, sure. So you take the right hand and you glide it over towards the left side, and you pull your left elbow back. And then you pull it back, both elbows beside you, and then you offer a marshmallow to the other side, just to be polite. So just feel that. How do you torsion or spiral into your torso? How does this move within you? Feet are staying steady, hips will follow your shoulders a little bit, but you're not. It's really in the marshmallow gesture that we're feeling this. Extend, extend. Listen to your shoulders, always, always. Include sensation in your movement. Now it's a double marshmallow, so turn towards whatever side you just gone to, and then offer two marshmallows. Lucky person. Turn back to center. Hands are beside you. Two to the other side. So how do you feel this in your shoulders, in your spine? Way back in Glide, we were doing marshmallows because this is a really good movement for swimming. So just feel that. Nice. Roll your shoulders forward, big circles. And then roll your shoulders backwards, big circles. Super cool. So another movement we're going to learn is the elbow glide. So bring your elbow out to the side, so your elbow's bent, okay? And then it glides over as far as you can towards let's say my right arm has traveled towards the left, and then my fingers rise up towards the ceiling. I keep my elbow to the side, and I'm just trying to bring my fingers back towards the right. And then try the other side. glide over, and then your fingers try to come back towards the left. So just feel that. Meow, meow. So feel you glide over, and then you try and go around the corner a little bit. Around the corner. Around the corner. And around the corner. So great, we're going to double that up. So I'm going to come forward so you can see it a little bit better. So elbow comes, I'm just going to the light. So elbow comes over, and then your elbow comes up. Nice. Elbow comes over, and elbow comes, or hand comes up, elbow goes down. Okay, so double of those. So two hands are wide. Right hand is on top of the left, and then try and bring your fingers back, and you end up in eagle arms. Okay. Try the other one. Left arm in front of the right, and bring your fingers back. Awesome. So the thing about the fingers in eagle, so try it again, right hand on top, bring your fingers back. So now my right thumb is pointing towards my forehead, and my left fingers are lower and they're seeking. So try and bring your left fingers towards the thinner of your thumb, or not. If it doesn't get there, don't bother with that bit, okay? So that's eagle arms, kind of just there. And then we'll try the other one. Left hand on top, draw your fingers up and over. Now your left thumb is pointing towards your forehead. Right fingers are seeking. You can go around the corner and grab the thinner or not. Grab your thumb. Just be careful, listening, include sensations. Cool. So now we're going to include that in our sequence. So come. So standing to the front of your mat. Just feel your shoulders. Feel your body. Reach your arms wide. Squeeze your bum. Push your hips forward. Reaching up, looking up. Bending your elbows, bending your knees, come down. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins, really high on your shins, so you're really engaging the lengthening of your spine. Maybe you hear Chico in this room, maybe not. Hands to the floor, step your right foot back. Turn your back foot at a 45-degree angle, and then rise up with your arms and reach up towards the ceiling. And bend your front knee a little bit more. Now bring both hands down and turn your palms forward. We're going to try marshmallow here. So pull your right elbow back and reach your left hand forward. And then pull your left elbow back and reach your right hand forward. Just feel that. Right elbow back, left hand forward, left elbow back, right hand forward. Pause there. Right hand is reaching forward. Feel the spiral through your torso. Bend your front knee more. Nice. Both hands come down. Step back. Both knees to the floor. Belly to the floor. Fingers are wide. Lengthen through your toes. Squeeze through your bum. Rise. Tuck your chin in, long through the spine. Lowering down, hands to the floor. Push back into your cat. Push back into your downward dog. As always, connect with your downward dog. Find some movement in your spine, a sense of the rebound from the floor up into your sit bones, the rebound from your feet up into the spine. A sense of the more you push down into the floor, the more length and up and levity that you have in your body. Find your levity. Nice. Drop your knees to the floor. Step your right foot forward. Tuck your back toe under. Turn the back foot at a 45-degree angle. Rising up, reaching up. Bend your front knee more. Cool. Bring your hands forward in front of you and then wrap the left hand over the right and hold on to your shoulder blades. Nice. And then slowly turn your torso towards the left. Keep your right knee bending. Cool. Come back to center. And then slowly try and turn towards the right. You really won't go far. And back to center. Slowly drop your round forward a little bit. Rising up. Well, maybe arching up, looking up. Nice. Both hands down. Step forward. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Slowly rolling up. Reach your arms wide, squeeze your bum as you reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Bending your elbows, bending your knees, come down. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins, lift and look forward. Hands are really high on your shins. Just pause there, lengthening through the spine. 90% of the day, we are rounded forward over something. Either the steering wheel, dinner, a phone, a computer, reading. It's all this movement. So this really extending into the spine is so important. Nice. Hands to the floor. Step your left foot back. Turn the back foot 45-degree angle. Rising up. Reach your arms up. Pause. Cool. Bring both arms forward in front of you. Turn your palms face up. Pull the left elbow back. Reach the right hand forward. And feel that sense of, this is slingshot. Way back in light we were doing this. And then the opposite. Pull the right elbow back. Left hand forward. Feel the torque. Right hand forward, left elbow back. Bend your front knee. And then pause when you reach your left hand forward. So I'm squeezing my left buttock a little bit more to really counterbalance the torsion. My front knee is really strong and dynamic. My left hand is reaching, offering. Nice. Both hands to the floor. Step back. Knees to the floor. Belly to the floor. Cool. Bring your fingers wide. Squeeze through your bum. Lift your toes. Rise. Nice. Lowering down. Hands to the floor. Push back into your cat. Push back into your downward dog. Nice. So actually bring your knees to the floor again and walk your hands one handprint forward. We're way back in the beginning of balance we were doing this thing. So grab the floor with your fingers, round your back. Sit your back, bum back towards your heels. Stay rounded. Travel forward. I'm not dropping my hips forward. I'm actually just mobilizing the spine, keeping a sense of my deep rounding through the spine as I travel forward and backwards. Nice. The opposite, arching your back. Glide forward and backwards. Nice. Both hands underneath your shoulders. I'm going to do an under marshmallow. Take your right hand and glide it under your left so that you're reaching towards the left with your right hand. And then pull your elbow back into lawnmower. Glide your right hand over towards the left. You're floating above the floor with your shoulder and your hand. And then pull it back. Last one. Gliding under. And then come back, elbow back. Lawnmower. Right to other side. Reach your left hand under, offering a marshmallow. And then pull your elbow back, lawnmower. Offering under. Pull it back. Last time, offering under. Pull it back. Nice. Come forward. Step forward with the left foot all the way forward. Turn the back foot 45-degree angle. Rising up, reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Front knee is deeply bent. Reach your arms out forward in front of you. Cross the right arm over the left and grab hold of your shoulders behind you. Nice. Slowly turn towards the right. Keep your left knee pointing towards the left. Nice. And then slowly turn towards the left. Nice. Back to center. Rounding forward a little bit or a lot. And then rising up, looking up. Feeling balance, connecting to it. Nice. Bring both hands down. Step forward. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins, rise and lengthen. Hands to the floor, rolling all the way up. Reach your arms wide, palms come together. Hands come to rest in front of your chest. Come sit on the floor. Have your feet wide. So bend your right knee and actually have it so that when you bend it, it's a little bit closer to the midline. So it's not out to the side, but it's kind of in front of your right buttock. Okay? Bring your left hand to the floor and just reach towards the left with your right hand. Nice. And then reach towards the right with your left hand. And notice how the shape of your body really changes based on the fact that your knee is bent. Nice. Reach towards the left with your right hand. Reach towards the right with your left. Really flow with your legs. So the next time we go to the left, maybe you lift your bum off the floor to go a little bit further. Maybe you don't. One more time, maybe you lift your bum off the floor to go a bit further. And to the right. Nice, other side. Then the left knee, stretch the right leg out to the side. Left foot is kind of in front of your buttock, so it's kind of midline-ish. Not quite middle, but close. Reach the left hand to the right. Feel how the left foot pushes into the floor and supports you in that. And then when you go towards the left, your leg will fall down and you reach. So just follow the way your legs are helping you. Like how far can you go? You know that thing like within Earth, we had stones that we would move. If you could move a stone, could you move it a little bit further every time as you reach? Next time that you go to the right, see if your bum lifts up and you can move that stone, imaginary stone, a little bit further. One more time. Soles your feet together, sitting up tall. Bring your feet so they're a little bit further away from you then, so they're not really close in. So there's maybe 1.5 feet or something between my heels and my pubic bone. And then just... this is like the skipping rope spine. So my head is more or less staying over my pelvis. And my spine is swinging in a big circle, like a barrel or something around the center midline of my body. And then swing your skipping rope in the other direction. It's this really big question of, do we know how to keep ourselves well and move in many different directions? And I know it's taken me years to listen to what my body's saying in the midst of what's happening in a class. And so always edit, always leave things out, always listen to your body. That's the most important thing. So the priority of what we're doing is wellness. Bring your legs wide, and now you're going to stir the pot. That's where your head is now moving. So it's like you're a spinning top. And so the priority of all the movement that we're doing, first thing is health. The next thing is the movement. It's not the movement first at the cost of your health. Move in the other direction. Every once in a while, somebody will text me and say, it's amazing. You actually really mean it. And I actually really do. Nice. Come into a cross-legged position. Bring your hands to your heart. Keeping your head centered, turn your eyes towards the right. And just see, is there a yawn or a sigh or a deeper breath that emerges from somewhere in the right side of your face or your chest or your belly or your leg? I always feel like it's like diving for whales in the deep of me. Nice. Eyes back to center. Keep your head centered. Turn your eyes towards the left. And is there a yawn or a sigh or a deeper breath that emerges from the left side of your body? Nice. Keep your hands on your heart. What are you grateful for? Eyes back to center. And maybe just notice as a felt sense in your body where that is that you feel gratitude. Where does that gratitude live in your body? How wonderful. So lie down. It's really nice to lie down at the end of yoga. It just helps your nervous system settle. But maybe you don't. Maybe you stay seated and pause there for another few minutes. Maybe you dash off into your day. Highly recommend just lying down for the next 2 minutes or so. It'll really settle your nervous system. So I'll see you all tomorrow, day 27. Amazing. Be well, be awesome, and yeah, keep listening. You know, the language of your body is sensation. And the mechanics are tied into gesture. So notice the gestures of your day. Wonderful. Great. Ciao, ciao. As always, 20 minutes, 28 days. There's now 15 months of yoga. So like hundreds of videos literally up there. Somebody was saying that they pick and mix. They choose, they go back and they decided, I'm feeling a little bit this, and so I'll do exhale at the moment, or they're going to have foot surgery. So they're going to I did a whole series of yoga when I broke my leg, so there's all these loads and loads of classes, and they're going to go back and do that. And so that's just wonderful. How amazing that people pick and mix through the hundreds of videos that are available on this YouTube channel. So be well. See you all tomorrow. As always, contribution towards this project is greatly appreciated. So great. Slán slán. Bye.